Welcome back and welcome if this is your first time joining us. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence. Of course, if this is your first time watching or you've been watching but you've not subscribed, and I'm like, why? Why have you been watching? Not why have you watched, why have you been watching and you've not subscribed? Why? What's the point? Like, what's happening? Let us know in the comment section what is making you watch and you don't subscribe. Like, why? Kindly consider subscribing. And I'm just asking politely. I'm just asking politely. So kindly consider subscribing and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And of course, if you decide to just continue watching and you don't subscribe, always remember to like the video, because if you keep watching but you decide not to subscribe, it means that you enjoyed the content. And I'm not complaining, honestly, because when I watch, or rather when I check the view count, I'm like, yeah, it's average in the industry. I'm just saying, guys, and I'm like, it's okay. But of course, for my people, those who have already subscribed, guys, thank you so much for taking that step, because you're the people that keep me on business. You're the people that motivate me, honestly, because for you to take that step, it means that you're out here for your girl, you know. Thank you so much for that. But just a polite reminder for you, don't forget to like the video. You can like as we continue, before we continue, you know. And if you'll watch the video and you don't agree with the 2-3 things that I'll mention, or you'll not agree with some of my reactions, of course, you know how the thing go. You'll just come to the comment section, and we are always there interacting, you know. So I don't think liking the video beforehand will be, you know, will not serve the justice, or rather will interfere with your independent opinion, you know. You'll always come to the comment section when you talk about anything that you'd wish to. But before that, kindly, a very polite request, kindly like the video. And of course, thank you so much for always showing up, you know, on that thumbs up button. Like, it has been so, it shifted, like, for the past 2 weeks. You just doubled the likes, you know. I know the average that I've always gotten, but in the past 2 weeks, you guys came through, and I really appreciate you for that. So without wasting so much time, but I know I'm not wasting time when I come out here, and thank you, my people, those who have subscribed, for coming through, you know, for watching, for moderating the premieres, for doing all these amazing things. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So let's get to the video, guys. I've not been out here for 2 days. Yeah, I've not showed up out here for 2 days. Guess why? Just because that of course, you know, our niche, the main content has been you know, the grass, hooking up Romina. That is it. And I was like, hell no, I'm not about to come out here for 2 days, consecutive days, to talk about grass. I'm like, what? Guys, I was even contemplating to go out there. You know, Marwa'S always come out here to ask creators to go out there and create content. And I was like, if content is showing people the grass outside there, and where I live, there is a lot of natural grass, beautiful ones for that matter, like amazing nature out here. And I was like, why not grab my GoPro and go out there? That has been the content for the past 3 weeks. So I was like, I'm not coming out here. That's why you didn't see me. I was like, this must be the worst. I was like, this must be the worst that Mura will get in terms of content creation. Because of course, you know, people have been telling him, live there, go back to the village, do something about your life, go out there, create content without the sucking tick, without the tick sucking the energy, the life out of you. I called her tick because she came out here and called other people parasites. Why not call her tick? Like, why? It will not be okay for us to spare Rocio, but you guys that are applauding her when she comes out here and call people parasites. So, yeah, people have been telling him to leave the tick behind and go out there, create content. Because personally, I thought that it can never get worse than the grass situation. The grass has been the main content. It started with Mr. Luis. Then now the grass, and I can see Romina picking up from the grass, because Mura has been desperately trying to hook Romina with any donor, with any donators in his camp, because of course, you know, Mura is all about donations. So that is what I was thinking. It can never get worse than this. But guess what? Your guess is accurate. I can tell because of the thumbnail and the title. Because, yeah, that is what he was doing. That is exactly what he was doing today. I hope I'll edit. I hope I'll film and edit on time, because that is what he was doing. Disturbing the dead in Mar del Plata. Guess, like, before I even continue, let's watch, then we come back.
You know, places like this could have very big snakes hiding. But again, wait, bro. Guys, there's something here. What is this? Oh my God. Wait, there's something here, bro. It's like a box. Oh my God. I'm shaking, bro. What? There's a box there, bro. Have you seen that? Let me see if I get a stick so I can use my stick to bring it. I don't know, put my hand. If I had gloves, yes. There's some plastic over there. I don't know if I should use that. Oh my God. Okay, guys. If you watch this video, just know I survived. There's a box here, bro. Okay. Let me use my shoes. I swear there is a box. Do you see that? Oh my God. Wow. Hey. Wow, before I open it. Oh my God. Guys, I swear I feel like I'm dreaming. Let me first check if somebody is watching me.
God have mercy upon us.
Guess the reason why? Hey, guys, I know. I was also like, what is wrong with you? But now guess the reason why he decided to open, because as you see, I think it's iron, it's not plastic. You can see a cross above it or on top of it at the lid, and that will tell you more than you need, more than enough for you to know that don't go around disturbing people. So guess what he said the reason was for him to, you even grab with your hands. So guess the reason he gave for him to do that, because he was looking for money. Yes.
Ha! So, whew, imagine if I open that box and find $1 million or some gold, some silver inside. You know, right now I feel like, oh my God, I feel something here. I feel something here, you know. I'm really praying that guy does not come where I am, because I don't want anybody to spoil for me this excitement that I have. Aye. So anyway, can you imagine if I open that box and I find $1 million packed or some gold? Oh my God. Let me see. Maybe one. I swear, guys, look, I'm not making this up. It's been here for years. Look. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro.
What? What the f?
And after that incident, he was so pissed off. He kept telling people that I'm so disappointed because I thought this will be my best day, my best memory yet. I thought I'm about to get a Rolex inside. I thought I was getting gold dollars, $1 million. Hey, guys.
Oh no, bro. Yeah. Oh my god. Ah, no, bro. I swear this feels like a bad dream. I swear today was my day, bro. Today could have been my greatest day of all times. Imagine I found a mysterious box, but it turns out.
Where?
Oh my god. Of all, why hide this box here? I still don't understand. I returned the box to the. Oh my god. Oh no. Imagine if I could find some gold, some silver, some. Ah. Who brought the box here, man?
And something that stood out for me in that situation, in that incident, is the fact that whenever Mura sees money, greed overpowers him. Like, that is it. Because the moment that he saw that carton, guess what he did? Stood in front of it. Not carton, sorry. The moment he saw that that box, let's call it a box. But those are human remains, honestly. Or maybe a pet, but had... I believe it was human remains, honestly. If you let me not go that direction, but the moment he saw it, this is what he did. Started looking around, like, I hope no one is watching me. I don't want to share what I'm about to get with anyone.
Hey! Whoa, before I open it. Oh my god. Guys, I swear I feel like I'm dreaming. Let me first check if somebody is watching me. I'm really praying that guy does not come where I am, because I don't want anybody to spoil for me this excitement that I have.
Yeah, that is what he was doing. I hope I shared, or I'll share it somewhere here. That just goes to show you that greed. Of course, there was nothing to share in that situation, but of course, it went to show what he does whenever money comes to play. Because remember that time that Princeton University visited his home, that village, you remember? And of course, there was a word on the street that the school paid for Mura to host them. You had that rumor that was going around, which I think is a fact, because for students to come to your place on a field day, of course, they ate in your compound, they gave you a notice in advance. It goes to show you that it was something well prepared. So, of course, you know what transpired. He went ahead to call Minhawi from Mombasa. He called people, friends. But of course, we came out and we were asking, could he have given a cut to these people that came to cook? Because, of course, if you were given 30,000 USD, that's around 5 million Kenyan shillings. And you have the likes of Minhawi, you have the allegedly side chick. I'll not mention her, but I'm really not scared. We are past that. But I watched Otis live. It's been a while, I think 5-6 days ago. You saw that girl that referred to Mura as my love. So I'll cite that when I refer to her as the side. But I don't think this is a side chick, because people have been saying that she was there before Rocio. Rocio is the side chick. So that is besides the point. This is what I'm saying. People came, like the committee came to host the Princeton students, and Mura did not give a cent to these people, at least according to some of them that answered reactors' questions, whether Mura gave them a cut from what Princeton gave Mura. But the people who came out here to respond to our questions, this is what they said: they never received a cent from Mura himself. So that immediate action when he saw the box and assumed that that box contained millions of dollars, and started looking around to make sure that no one was watching, you'll not be able to share with anyone that money that was imagining. He was imagining that in the box. It goes to show you that Mura is one greedy person. Whenever he sees money, there are so many incidences that I can cite. You remember African tea, Adona gave her some amount, Mura did not give her back. There are a lot of people worked for him and he never paid them, allegedly. The same thing, he sees money and he forgets about himself. So this is what I'm thinking. Number one, it confirmed that Mura is in a rage, like he's in a mission to collect money from the public, from the donors, from anyone. Because of course, you know, the recent events, we are talking about Caster's situation, for them to open a GoFundMe, like trying to divert the money for whatever reason best known to him. Coming out here telling people, send the money, send the M-Pesa to Gitiriba, not for me anymore. Like, contribute to my legal fees. I want to take these reactors to court. Like, you can see he has been actively looking for money. So for him to open to disturb the dead because you're looking for money, someone that is being paid more than the Kenya's president, you're looking for money even in the worst places because you want to buy a car, huh? So I think we can now talk about him not knowing that it could be human remains in that box. I don't think, I find it hard to believe that he didn't know, because of course some people in the comment section, it's a big thing in his comment section, because some people are claiming that he didn't know. He has never seen something like that in Kenya. That's what some people say. And just to respond to that as a Kenyan, yeah, some people do that in Kenya. For example, the Indians, they do that. Sometimes you're in the coast and you see them with the ash in the ocean. Yeah, I even know an Indian who did that to the sun, like spread the ashes in Mombasa. It happens. But of course, you will not expect someone like Mura to know that, because this person does not go to the city, does not interact with people who have gone out or other people. The only people that Mura does not have a friend. Huh? The only people that Mura interacts with are Mayugno and Gitiriba. People who are born in the village, raised in the village, and lives in the village. Which is not even an excuse, because there are people who have never been out of their village, but they watch movies, they read books. You can know these things. The Indians are all over the country. They do that. People know it. But for people to give an excuse that, oh, he has never seen that in Kenya, and I'm like, this person refers to himself as a travel commando. You want to tell me that you've gone to 70 countries, 70 freaking countries, but your mind has not grasped, your mind has not been exposed to so many things. Whenever he comes out here and tell people, Madam Parasite telling people, oh, they need to travel. Guys, I don't know if you remember that time that they went to Argentina and we came out here. Like, what is mate? What is that? Some were entertainment, some was just being curious, and we came out here questioning the mate. Some was just pure entertainment, some were just curious to know. And Madam P came out here telling people to travel so that their minds can be open and learn things. So when I saw people debating on whether he knew or he didn't know, this was what was going through my mind. I was like, the same people come out here and tell people to, or tell the haters or reactors to learn, to travel, to know things. And I'm like, Mura has been to more than 70 countries but doesn't know this. Like, come on, make it make sense. So personally, I don't buy that. Which can also, it can also make sense, because you remember that time that, let me not even refer to that, but we've known these people, like Madam Lambo herself. She's so known for going around the world, like roaming, gallivanting, looking for a beach to cook. You go all the way to Trinidad and Tobago to look for a beach to cook. Look at Mura, you go all the way to Argentina. Of course, we know he has other interests of traveling there, but you would expect a traveler like him to get out of the backyard, do something out there, but for him to focus on the grass, it goes to show that maybe the people debating that he might not know, like he might not be aware that what that is. It can make sense, honestly. It could not, it can be the truth, you know, but personally I was expecting someone who went to school. Like you go to school, you go to the level of a university and you don't know what that is. You mean you've never, like, I don't know how to put this across, but of course you know. And for people to claim that in Kenya you might have not seen something like that, I don't buy that, honestly, because as I said, Kenya is full of all types of people, honestly, like any culture. I mean, any person in this world, any person from, like people from all over the world, you can find them here. I mean, these are our whole country. There are embassies, there are businesses, there are so many things. So for people to claim that, oh, it's because it comes from Kenya, side eye. And of course, for the same people to claim that because he's a Kenyan, that is why he doesn't know. It was almost sad as a Kenyan, as a black person, to be represented by people like Mura, because of course you would assume that some races, some people we know, not all of them, some, will be thinking that these black people, they know nothing about anything, you know. Being represented, not even represented, being Mura being out there, you know. He claims to be representing the continent, the black people, but if that is the way that he represents people, I'm like, no, please, we do not claim you, because people will think that we are not open, we are not aware of what goes on, like we know nothing apart from what we practice. Will be so wrong, not even wrong, will be misinformation, because of course you know that is not the case. So it was so unfortunate, honestly, to see him. You should have seen the excitement. I think I shared while I narrated. If I didn't, I'll pull some clips out here.
Wait, there's something here, bro. There's like a box. Oh my god. I'm shaking, bro. What?
Oh my god.
You should have seen him super excited when he got the box, but when he realized that there's nothing inside, he was so disappointed. He kept mentioning that this could have been my big day, this and that.
Oh no, bro. Yeah. Oh my god. No, bro. I swear this feels like a bad dream. I swear today was my day, bro. Today could have been my greatest day of all times. Imagine I found a mysterious box, but it turns out, oh my god. Of all, why hide this box here? I still don't understand. I returned the box to the, oh my god. Oh no. Imagine if I could find some gold, some silver, some... Who brought the box here, man? A million questions that I can't answer. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I feel like I'm dreaming, you know. No, bro. Oh,
I also wondered if he knew what that was, but I personally think he knows. Honestly, he really does. For people to come out here and claim that he might not be aware, like, wow. So, of course, I saw some people in the comment section claiming that Mura is supposed to be working with Rocio everywhere he goes, because look at him now. You're opening people's coffin, kinda, you know, disturbing people's remains. You need to have Rocio. I'd assume that person meant that Rocio knows things. And like Mura, that was just funny in a way for people to claim that now he needs to be walking alongside Rocio, so that he doesn't go embarrassing and disturbing the dead. What do you think? And of course, that was funny because the same people were telling him to start traveling alone because people are so tired of Madam P's energy, and that is why they were advising him to start traveling alone. So people were so concerned, people were so shocked to an extent that they went ahead to suggest some solutions for him. One of them is Madam P to accompany him everywhere he goes, because God forbid, but next time we might see him doing the worst. I don't even want to mention, because the level at which money drives Mura is wanting. The level at which is driven by earthly, by material things, is something that you don't even want for your worst enemy. Not for nothing, guys, but for you. I'd assume to be aware that this could possibly be human remains, but you're so willing to go further and open it with the hope that you'll get the gold, the money. It goes to show that there is a level. Don't get me wrong, we all love money, like I really do. I also love money, I'll not lie, but that level is too much, because we know what he has, but for him, regardless of that, to also go this far. This is a person that is always begging. I've seen people in his comment section claiming that, Mura, I sent you $1,000. Mura, I sent you 2,000 USD. Did you receive it? That is some serious money to be receiving on a daily basis from strangers. From strangers without working for it. And it's not like you're not even receiving anything from filming, like you receive good money from filming. But on top of that, you still receive a lot of money from strangers, from your donors. But you still want to go to this far, to this length, with the hope that you'll get something. That is something that I'll not wish for anyone. It doesn't mean that we are not ambitious, we are, but there's some limits, honestly. I believe that Mura does not even get the time to enjoy what he has. He doesn't, honestly, because he's always on the internet. Like the video of, I think 2 days ago, he came out here telling people that, oh, you know, I sacrifice a lot. I don't eat in expensive hotels. I don't fly business class because I want to build this and that. Yes, I think those are some of the things that you want to prioritize. But for you to be having all these, receiving all these from people, but you still just can't spare like $200 to treat yourself, like to, we say in Kenya, rudishia mwili shukrani, like sometimes to appreciate you as Mura for doing all this is something that goes to show that this person does not even enjoy what he has, what he receives. He doesn't. And I saw a reactor, I can't remember who the reactor was, but they were like, once you become a beggar, you're just good for nothing for yourself, because you'll always be begging, you're always begging. You don't even enjoy what you have because your mind is always looking for, what can I get next? What can I get next? Because this person officially has become a taker and not a giver, a receiver and not a giver, because this person is always begging like 24 hours, but you'll never see him. Let me be very specific. You'll never see him give people any dime, I mean money, because when he comes out here, he's not begging for followers, he's not begging for people to subscribe for his channel, he's begging for money. You'll never see him come out here and give people hard cash or even liquid cash, never. If it's not opening a YouTube channel for you, nothing else. You'll give this person 10,000 USD, but it never give you the same, you know. You would expect someone like that to surprise you on your birthday with something valuable. I know some people not like valuable things, but for people to be giving you monetary things, but when it comes to you, it says that, let me open a YouTube channel for you. You'll never enjoy this life. You'll always be walking with your signature clothes, with your locks that has never been made for years, months and months, not enjoying anything. Like, I saw some people were suggesting that he needs to go on a candle-lit dinner, like candle dinner with Madam P, and he was like, yeah, very soon. It's good you reminded me. You think, you really think that Mura can spend $50 in such a thing? I don't know. I know people enjoy life differently. Some people will just go to the nature, you know, the forest. I don't know such people, but I'd assume people enjoy life differently. Spending with your family could be the best you can give yourself, you know. I know, but I think for Mura, honestly, even the money that he gets and receives from people does not impact him in any way. And that's why he'll always be out here begging or looking for, disturbing the dead. Human remains opening with the hope that he'll get a gold Rolex, $1 million. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm saying that you can be as rich, you can have the money that he has, you know. Let me say the net worth, because but I believe he does have, but will come out here and beg that will convince you that he doesn't have. You can have that kind of money. I don't know how much, even if it's $2,000, you can have that kind of money, but someone with not even a quarter of what you have is living life, enjoying themselves more than you do. Like, is living a better life than Mura. That's what I'm trying to say, because I personally cannot do that. I love money. I'm so ambitious to get, you know, that Rolex, that $1 million. But for me to go to the beach, get something like that, mysterious, I'm even assuming if I didn't know what is in that box, I'll not approach it, because I'm like, oh, the cross in this discreet place. The most that I can do is maybe take a picture, or maybe just don't touch it. Go to people that I know and explain. You'll not meet someone that will know what's up and tell you that no, you should not be going close to such things. You know, that is the most that I can do. But just to go somewhere, you see something, I don't know, because I'm talking in a position that I know what that was. I'm assuming if it's someone that does not know. Will you do what Mura did? Let me know, because of course I've seen videos here and there of people getting mysterious boxes, but for those it's big ones with no cross or something, and they find some valuable positions there, maybe coins that hold value, because of course, you know, there are some coins that are like maybe 10 cents back then, that if you take, you know, maybe to a bank, where do they take these coins that hold value? You get that it's valuable. I'm talking about that. You know, people get things, gold, money, in these containers, but in these boxes, but I've never seen a box like the one that Mura opened, touched with bare hands, touched inside. And he began by saying that I need something to touch with, but the curiosity that money could be in there overpowered him, and he went with bare hands. Didn't even wash the hands. I was seeing him, you know, pocketing the hands, touching the camera, the same thing that he will do to the baby, everyone. Like, it's just a mess, for lack of a better term. Like, Mura is just a mess, honestly. So, let me know what you think about that, honestly. Would you have done that if you didn't know anything about ashes of people, you know, human remains in that form, ash form? You never knew that people do that. Let me know, because you know what I wanted to say, like, most people, they are usually kept in the ocean, maybe down in the ocean, maybe around the ocean, because maybe they loved the ocean, in nature, in their homes. Let's assume, just put yourself in that position, that you knew nothing about this. Would you have done what Mura did? Let me know. Let us know in the comment section. And of course, if you're watching while it premieres, I'll really appreciate if you let us know what you would have done. Because personally, I still don't see myself doing what Mura did. But maybe I have not put myself in that position. That position that I didn't know something like that exists, you know. Take your thoughts, like imagination. You didn't know anything of that kind. You didn't know that people get cremated in the ashes, done all these things. Assume that you don't know nothing about that. Would you have done what Mura did? Secondly, do you think that Mura didn't know that these could be, which is honestly Number one, these are remains. It could be maybe your pet, but most people, I think 70% are alleging that it could be human remains. Do you think Mura didn't know? Let us know in the comment section. Do you think Mura didn't know? And thirdly, how do you think of Mura after knowing all this? Do you think he's a mess? Do you think... Let me know, because personally my conclusion regarding to all this, I believe that he's obsessed, he's super greedy, he's too much for him to be crazy. Because remember, this is a person that was going around in the village looking for stones, the glittery stones, keeping them in his home, went ahead to buy the tester. You know that thing that you screen a stone to determine whether it's a precious stone, could it be diamond or anything else you can imagine. You remember, like if I get the time, I'll pull it out here. Collected stones. You'd think you'd think he was looking for stones for the trailer foundation, because he's planning to build trailers around the village for travelers, you know, the hostels, but in trailer form. Or you'd think he's starting another foundation of a house or something, because the stones he was collecting. I'm saying these, I mentioned these because I'm thinking that to support my claim that he's losing his mind, honestly, for material things, honestly, because for him to be collecting stones every side of the village, here and there. Oh guys, you see this soil? It could be some gold. Oh, this stone could be tanzanite. Oh, this one is a diamond. Go buy the tester. Personally, I'd conclude that money is doing too much to his common sense. Let me know what you think about the video, and of course, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this while it premieres, thank you so much for catching up on the premiere, and thank you so much for the premiere game. And of course, if you're not subscribed, why not? Why not? If there is that reason, let us know in the comment section why you're watching and you're not subscribed. But of course, for my people, those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. And once again, a polite reminder, make sure to give it a thumbs up down here. And let me know what you think about all the things that I've raised. What would you have done, assuming that you didn't know the box could possibly contain human remains? Do you think Mura didn't know? Like, you think he really didn't know? And thirdly, how do you conclude? Like, how would you describe Mura? Because I'm telling you, even his fans are shocked of what he can do. So thank you once again for watching. I'll see you in the next one, because that was it for today. Until the next one, peace. Bye.